Hi everybody, this is Paul at Reliable POD, and this is a video showing you how to create designs using our templates so that you can upload the designs in our version 2 app for personalization. This particular video covers creating a design that has an area for your customer to upload a photograph and a layer for your customer to add their own text. So you're creating a text field and an image field. Just a bit about the templates. All our products have their own templates which can be used in Canva or in Photoshop. Each template has the size on it in inches, millimeters and pixels, so whichever you prefer to work on, you've got the dimensions there. And when you create a design using the template to the exact size, when you upload it into the app, it should fit perfectly onto the template that's on the app. So another thing to note is all the templates are the same. We have the red area, which is the bleed area, and we have the blue area, which is the critical data area. So what that means is when you're creating a design, you have to fill your design all the way to the outside edges of the red. You don't just fill it to the edge of the blue, you do fill it outside here to the red, but don't put anything that's critical to your design in there. So if you put in a text field in, don't put the letters so they overlap into the red area, and the same for the images, because there's a chance that might not be printed when we produce the product. So first thing to do, create your design, and I've got a design that I've created previously. I'll just add this. I'm using Photoshop for this, but the same process is applicable in Canva or whichever software you're using. So when you're creating designs for photo upload for a customer, you need a transparent area when you save the image. You don't need a transparent area for text, but you do for the image when it's uploaded. So we'll deal with the image size first, the image area first. So on this particular design here, we want the customer to be able to upload their own photo of their own pet. So we've used this image on a layer here to show what we'd like the finished image to look like. So what we would do is we would then turn that off. So this area behind it where we want the image to appear is transparent apart from the template, and what we do with the template when we're ready to save the image is we turn the template off, or we delete that layer, and that leaves a transparent area. So when you're getting ready to save your image so that you can upload it into the app, basically remove the holding image that you've got and remove the template at the back, and then that should show transparency. Obviously you have to save the design as a PNG to maintain the transparency. If you save this as a JPEG, it'll put a white background in there, and then you'll not be able to create the product so that your customer can upload their own image or photo. So that's the same for every product. When you're creating an image area, you've got to have transparency so that you can upload the image. Next thing to consider is the text. So this is going to be a personalized text field here where they upload the name of the dog. Now we've entered the text here so that we can see what the final design will look like, but when we save the image we don't actually want to save that text. Now something to note here when you're working with text and fonts: when it's a fixed part of the design you can use whatever font you want because it's fixed, but here when this is going to be replaced in the app with whatever the customer types and their own font, you're going to have to work with our own font list. And if I take you to that, we have a list of fonts that are installed in the app, which are all here in this document, and there'll be a link at the end of this video and in the description below, showing you where you can go to look at this. But we've got around 100 fonts, maybe more in this, and we keep adding to it. These are all Google fonts, which are free and commercially available to use. So we've got handwriting, serif, display fonts, so they're all there for you to use. So because you have to use one of those fonts in the app, you want to make sure that when you're creating your design, that the font that you want to appear here matches the overall aesthetics and design of the image that you're creating in the first place. So you know where your text is going to go there, and we're just getting ready to save this image now. So what you will do when you're ready to save the image is actually, sorry, turn the wrong one off, turn that text off. So when you save the image, you're going to save it here with the transparency and no text where you want the customer to add their own text. So now we've done this in Photoshop, we'll go to save a copy, and we want to save this as a PNG, which will be down here somewhere, and we'll call this test 1, and we'll save that design, which is there. You want to save, the color format you want to use is RGB when you're creating these designs. And once you've saved it, you're ready to move on to the next step, which is in the next video, how to create and set up the product in the app. Thank you very much. Cheers. Bye bye.